Hey YouTube, LuckyNerfer back again with a new Nerf video. This time I'll be showing you the gun I showed you in my last video. It wasn't completely finished, but now it's pretty close. If you see, it is the blue longshot, and it is hoppered, with a homemade hopper. And it has a around 7 or 8 inch barrel for the hopper, and a 6 dart clip I think. So similar to the normal size clip. If you notice, the big foregrip thing is missing. I'll get to that a little bit later. This gun I got a really long time ago, back when they still sold these in stores, and then shortly after they changed to yellow. But it was singled, if you can tell, like it had ammo holders and a slot cut here. But then it came unsingled, and I tried doing the clip mod for it. That didn't work, or I just kind of gave up on that. And then I came back and hoppered it now, since the hopper came out. You just prime it like that. You don't have any pullback rod. It's just pretty easy. It's a longshot and knife finder spring. So I'll dig into this bag right here of darts, which is growing smaller. Now it has 2 darts loaded, and I will fire them. Range is 70 to 80, I think, which is pretty good for the spring size in there. And you do have to kind of shake it to load them. See, there it didn't really. That's the only thing I'm having problems with. It still is loading. It doesn't want to fire that. Anyways, I still think it's better than a single long shot because you don't have to load it every time. Yeah, the dart didn't want to go in there. It is a homemade hopper, which actually helps because the hopper is a little bit smaller and requires less dremeling. And I actually did have this all this part dremeled up for my single long shot, because the single long shot was one that got full. It pressed up all the way, so the plunger head wasn't stopping too early. And it also is like that for the hopper, so this extends all the way forward, which is good. Now, the foregrip that you saw before was this. Yes, a Nerf Reactor. I got this at the thrift store, 50 cents, a little while back. There's a pretty good seal to it. Anyways, all the screws in there were rusted, and I actually had to break it off just to use it. And you come here to this part, and this was originally glued on there. The problem with that being there is I would actually have to shake it down for the hopper, so the reactor would fall out. And I'm going to integrate something else there now, I guess, anyways. Possibly like a pistol snap or something like that. Anyways, if you look, it's actually couplered. You can't really. And a 14-inch Cpvc barrel. And nothing is glued in, it's just held in by a ring of epoxy putty. It was originally went in a knife finder, but it didn't hold or something. Anyways, this pops right in there perfectly because a little piece fell out. And this allows you to actually rear load it, which I think is kind of fun because you can rear load 3 or 4 shots in there to make a shotgun thing, which would have been perfect for the long shot honor gun. Anyways, it is push and pull. If you do put it in the shell, you could put like a bungee there, I guess. Hook a bungee there and back, which would help kind of, but it's a fun gun. 50 cents, so it was a pretty good deal. And this is what I mean by a good seal. Yeah, I was holding it in and I couldn't push it any farther. So, and it can still fire balls, to my knowledge. I don't have any balls to fire it with. So I'll put that up here. And last, if you guys saw that that last pump action snap I made, I did a trade with a member for this gun. It is a big blast with overhauled SVT, kind of. It is a newer style, so it has a lever trigger, which means this only takes 5 pumps. And it's very powerful. Originally the pump it wiggled around because it just had foam there. I glued that down. It was actually beige foam, which is kind of interesting because I just replaced it with gray foam and now I have beige foam over there. Anyways, yeah, 5 pumps, and there's no overpressure valve, I don't think. They said there was, but you don't hear anything. It doesn't run out ever, so I am going to glue a stock in here, possibly, the coupler. If I can cut the walls down. I did hot glue one in there, but it's not strong enough. And it actually has like a really small bushing right there. And the thing about this is, some parts are, it's like, okay, I'll take this clip out. you look at it, the barrel actually isn't perfectly straight. It's kind of tilted downward, and it isn't perfectly airtight. A little bit is leaking. Yeah, but that's because the person, I'm thinking, they couldn't glue it all the way around because the shell was in the way. So I thought it was a pretty good trade because this one shoots far, and I can just let someone use this at a war, and it shouldn't be a problem. And here I have a thing on it. I was working with like an optimal barrel kind of thing, of like 6 inches of Cpvc, then 12 inches of Schedule 80. That's downstairs. Still shoots hard. And you can pump it more than 5, but then it, yeah. I don't think I have any more in here. Nope. Anyways, pretty good gun. So, I like it. The other thing is, like I said, it came with some beige foam, which I made some Steffens out of. Arctic and I will actually be buying a giant roll of beige foam, and we're going to be selling it. So, selling it at like 100-foot lengths, 100 feet for $15 shipped. And PM if you want any more than that, because we'll have like 1,000 feet to sell. So, and the other thing, if you guys saw, preparing for the next war, Spano, 6 weeks away. These are the darts I already had from MNSBW. So this is like 350 still, and then I made, each one of these is like 140, so I have 287 plus that. So I have over 600 darts already made. And then here are my heads. Still, this is like 300 or 400 heads. And by that I mean they're number 6 washers with the felt already glued on them. Foam anyways. And I will show you how many washers I ordered last time from Rings Master. 3 whole boxes of washers. These ones haven't even been used yet. This one still has a few hundred in there. So that's enough for like over 2,000 darts, which is cool. And heavy. I also did remove the sticker, if anyone cares or anything about that. But I like this gun. And I always wanted to get one of these pumps, but mine has a different type of Schwinn pump. Isn't as nice. But thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.